Starting from the Media Center page, we discover some of the most exciting things about the Media Center. First off, if you want to be kept up to date with the Media Center and always know what's going on, follow us on Edmodo and Twitter. Our Edmodo code is YT84HK and our Twitter handle is EMHS Media Center. My goal this year is to do a book talk a day on Twitter and Edmodo, so at the very least you'll be getting that. Now, on to other things. If you're curious, I'm not at school and I'm not really sure if they cited this article correctly, you can come to the Media Center page and click here to access citation examples, and here is a complete digital copy of the research process book. We're no longer printing copies for every student and giving them out because, frankly, they kind of sometimes lost them anyway, but also because it gets changed every year. So everything is available online. Next, I want to show you, whenever you bring your class to the library for research, if you talk to us ahead of time, I will create a pathfinder for your class. Last year, Sampley was doing a Future Cities, so I made a Future Cities pathfinder. I started with key terms that they might want to research, and then I put the 4 most useful databases for this project, and I had a citation example at the bottom. I didn't do citation samples for each database because almost all of our databases have correct citation examples at the bottom of the articles. And the ones that don't, we have instruction sheets on how to do it. The Ferguson's Career Guidance Center, which is amazing for anything dealing with careers, it doesn't give the correct citation. So we have instructions here which show how to do it. On to the really exciting things. Click here to link to the catalog and database page. Again, all of these things are available 24/7 from any computer that has internet access. Sometimes you get this screen, no one knows the username and password. Click the home button over here in the top left-hand corner. That will take you to a list of all the schools. We are Edmond Memorial High School. And this first page that you see has our databases and our digital ebooks. The GIF Virtual Reference Library think of it as a tremendous online bookshelf with over 900 books on it, because that's how many copies of books that we have in it. We have everything from arts to business to the environment, history. We have a ton of history titles because several of our papers are about history. But you can click on one of these titles to read it. So let's go to Americans at War, and it gives us this. So I want to know about Abigail Adams, and I can read it this way, or if I'm doing a research project on, say, Elizabeth I, I can just put in her title, her name up at the top, and it gives me 439 articles. If you notice, there are pictures besides each article. This indicates this is a book cover that these came from, so each one of these are coming from different books. But you notice the first one and the fourth one have the same book cover. They both come from Arts and Humanities through the eras. Pull up an article, I decide, okay, this is good, this is what I want to use. I scroll to the bottom, and here is the source citation. This is what I would use in my bibliography or works cited. Now, I'm going to go back to the databases, and one of the most exciting, which I love, I've showed the science teachers, is Science Online. It's an info-based database, which I love. The username is Edmond Schools. The password is facts, as in we are looking for facts, not fiction. Click login, and what's so cool about this one is on every topic, okay, ignore that. What's so cool about this one, on every topic imaginable, they have diagrams, they have experiments, biographies, timeline, videos, animation. So I'm teaching about DNA. So I put in DNA, and I get 2,749 results. That's a little overwhelming. I just want to see if they have something that visually shows what DNA is. So I click on images and videos, and I get these lists of all of these PDFs, which I can download. You could have me, Mrs. Babb, put them on the iPads for the students to look at on the iPads. So let's look at this one, DNA and RNA structure. I can actually download the PDF of this. Isn't this beautiful? I'm a geek for beautiful illustrations. But also, if you are looking for experiments to help show different things, here are 9 different experiments. And it has biographies, news articles, which are current and up to date. Things that were in the news yesterday can be on here. So, and as far as the info-based databases, If you look up here at the top, it says additional facts on file databases. This will take us to a list of all the ones we currently subscribe to. Ferguson's Career Guidance Center, American History Online, Issues and Controversies, American History, Ancient and Medieval History Online, Issues and Controversies in American History, World Geography and Culture Online, Modern World History Online, U.S. Government Online. This one, let's look at this one for a second. It is so cool. What it does is it takes every law, every court case, every ruling, and it explains it. So what was that thing in California, Proposition 9 or Prop 9? And we searched for that. And I got over 9,000 results. But I'm just interested in, okay, maybe it was Prop 8. Okay. Ruling due on California Proposition 8. I clicked that. But what's so cool about this database is it explains what it's about, okay? And then in long documents, it gives you the actual document. So let's do, some of these are just news articles. See, the news articles aren't going to work the way. Let's go do primary source documents. All right, let's look at this. National Housing Act. Totally not on the topic that I was looking for, but it'll show you. The first part of it is a paragraph explaining what the National Housing Act of 1965 is about. This was a landmark act that provided, well, I don't need to explain it to you. It's just an example, okay? But it explains it in real language that kids will understand, and then it gives you the actual text of the act, okay? It's an incredible tool. And if we go back to the additional, we also have the Health Reference Center, which has great videos and diagrams of all the body systems and talks about diseases. I already showed you Science Online. So, in a nutshell, those are our databases. Now, I want to show you something. This database, this gateway to getting to our databases is called Destiny, and it is also our library catalog. If we come to the top and click on Catalog, and then say, I want to read Unwind, which just happens to be one of the greatest young adult novels, I think. I put in Unwind, and it shows me the copies that are in the library. You don't have to have a special access to do this. Anyone can do this from any computer that has internet access. So Unwind, the library has 3 that are out on the shelves, but then we have 59 that are available as a class set, or as class sets. And then we also have the 2 sequels, Unsold and Unholy. By the way, little plug, October 6th, Undivided is coming out, which is the final novel in this dystology.